That's wrong. That is. I'm not even going to give that any attention. Are you guys ready for some more BTS? Because I am, because it's BTS Monday. Now, one of the things that everyone's been telling me to look for on the channel, on the BTS reactions, is the BTS Hardships video. Now, I've took this one from XCeleste, because that's what people have been telling me. She does the best videos for these type of things, so I'm looking forward to it. It says it's the antis, the plagiarism, Sabotage, I don't know what that means, petitions, struggles throughout the years. So this is going to be a different insight to BTS for me, because obviously everyone said to me that these guys have been chastised and almost tried to be bullied by people, which is why they make songs like Mic Drop, where, you know, they shoot it back into your face and say, you know, we're here, we're doing this, we're doing it for the love of music and for the love of our army. So I want to see exactly, you know, the only thing I've not covered yet so far, I think, is these struggles. So this is going to be the first video of today, and I'm going to get more insight into this cool band. Anyway, before we jump into this reaction, if you do actually like my videos, then please consider hitting like and subscribe. The link to this video will be down in the description for anyone who wants to check it out by themselves. Right, okay, let's go. BTS Hardships. Let's get it. Hang on, so we put the subs on just in case anything talks in Korean. Wow, that's in French. Right, okay. This video was not made in order to relive the sadness or to hold grudges against others. Obviously, it's an educational video, isn't it? You know what I mean? We need to know what's going on. Right, let's start again. This was made to remind us that even though they've gone through all these hardships, they never stop fighting for their dreams, and that's a positive message. There's never a truer sentence. That there's no success without hardship. You get back what you put in this life, and if you put a lot of stuff in, you know, you reap your rewards, etc. You know, but and again, the success without hard. There's always people who hate everybody. There's just some people just hate everything in life. Some people want to watch the world burn, and some people are just like that. No matter how good you are, no matter how you try to please one person, there's always going to be somebody else who says something negative about you. It's just the way of the world. Struggles lead to strength 100%. Regardless of all the goals they achieve, they still remain humble. Best way to be. All you can do is be yourself. Let's do the same by remaining humble even after watching this video. Absolutely. I mean, if you sit there hating people who hate other people, then you're just being as bad as they are. You know, you've got to say, like, okay, that's your opinion, and I'll carry on. And I respect these guys in BTS for simply having all this shit thrown at them and still being true to themselves, and, you know, not being bitter. Oh, back in the early days. Rapper disrespect to BTS, calling them girls for wearing. Okay, so you get, because these guys are multi-talented in different genres, different styles. I can see what's going on here. Some rapper who's probably jealous of the rising success of BTS said that they look like girls because they're wearing makeup. If that's their style, that's their style. Why should we sit there and say, you shouldn't wear that, that's for girls? You know what I mean? Anyone can do whatever they want. Doesn't matter. Jealousy is what it's about. Oh, hang on, them subtitles in the way. Didn't realise this was translated also. Whoa, we got the actual rapper saying it there. Come on. Got the rapper actually saying it there to the face. Wow. Wow, okay. Alright, okay.
아, 그래요? 여자같이 입고 다니는 게 여자냐?
And that was on a radio. Sorry, I'm pausing so much. And that was on a radio interview, almost trying to shame them. That's not cool. BTS were being cut from broadcasts. performances were shortened and some weren't even uploaded onto YouTube. That's bad, that, because they weren't popular. They were being told they wouldn't make it because they came from a small agency. Now that just shows that the Underdog story can work, because obviously this is in 2013, 2014, and we know how big these guys are now. They're one of the biggest acts in the freaking world now. So all these people who didn't give them airtime, all these people who didn't give them a slot, or cancelled their videos on YouTube, etc., must be kicking themselves. Because I would be if it was me. Okay. Okay, so obviously because of all the hate and all the cancelling of things, Sugar had a bit of depression, etc. because of it, probably. Maybe he felt like an outcast even though he was in the collective of the community. I'm not sure. But, I mean, I suppose if so many people tell you you're rubbish, you start to believe that. You know what I mean? Regardless of other people telling you how great you are. The negative comments trigger something in someone's brain. Now, you could get 1,000 people saying you're brilliant, you're great, but you get one or two people saying you're shit, you look like a girl for wearing makeup, you're doing this, putting you down, and you start thinking about it and think, are they right? And that's just one negative comment within probably 10,000 good comments. You know what I mean? And it can get to you. I understand that completely. They were accused of copying Schoolboy concept for Boy in Love. What? It shortly came out after another huge group released their Schoolboy concept music video. Antis trended kick out I Hope BTS on Twitter, calling J-Hope ugly and untalented. Wow, okay. It became huge for their friend Tony Jones, supervisor friend during BTS show American Hustle Live. I don't know what that show is. He saw what was going on and he tweeted. Any adjustment to any of BTS members would be one of the biggest mistakes in K-pop history. Every member is needed and so talented. Good on you, Tony Jones. Good on you, man. I don't know who Tony Jones is, but he's a homie. Jin stepped in by telling the armies to cheer up. Oh, sorry, that was too fast. Jin stepped in by telling the army to cheer up and that all of them were working hard practicing. Good. That's it. Move on. Move on. Fuck the hate, man. Army's got together and trended. Nice. Is that one of his own songs? Hope You're Perfect. Is that one of his songs? Let me know in the comments. It's good to have such a good army behind you to do this, guys. Okay, 2015, 2 years. After 2 years, they won their first music show. Aunties accused them of Sabotage. Sabotage is when a company buys albums. Right, yeah. We dealt with this in one of those other documentaries that I watched, where they said that the big hit label or Hybe label, whatever, was buying their own stock, if you like, through Spotify and streaming platforms, etc., and physical albums just to boost their numbers, which is actually a stupid thing to do because you're buying all your own albums that you're trying to sell to make money. So why would you spend so much to do that? That to me makes no freaking sense. Big Hit Entertainment countered him by arguing Big Hit Entertainment does not have a resource to do such a thing. Well, yeah, 1 minute they're calling them a small label, small company, etc. You then accuse them of buying back all their own stock. Are they f***ing stupid? These haters. Big Hit and BTS struggled financially. 1.07 the boys share. Yeah, that was in the other documentary, wasn't it? They couldn't afford certain sets and props or hire actors. They had the managers act and used cars for props. Well, that's it. You know, a lot of music videos that you see, they go to real life situations or build sets. All them sets are out there around the freaking world. You can go into any town, any city, you can park a car in a certain way. You can stand next to a wall in a certain way, next to a building, and make it look like art. You don't have to have big, massive sets to make a music video look good. Look at Tom McDonald. I know it's completely and utterly a different genre and everything from BTS, but Tom McDonald is independent. He makes all his own sets with screws and wood and paint and paneling and whatever, and he makes all his own stuff independently. Do you know what I mean? And them as a company could do the similar sort of thing by clever camera work and, you know, just turning the lighting down and stuff on certain frames and what have you. Yeah, they'd managed to act and use their cars. Brilliant. Later in May, V was criticised for allegedly rudeness towards another group. Right, okay. He sang Big Bang's Loser during their acceptance speech. V posted on Twitter shortly after the broadcast. Okay. These 3 songs are the ones I listen to every day before going to sleep because they're really good, so it became a habit, and that's the lyrics that came out of my mouth upon receiving the trophy. I love you guys, you're really cool. So, just because he's into music, and he said something, they're accusing him. It's almost like playground arguing, you know what I mean? Kids argue about certain things, try and get one up on each other. It's petty. BTS abruptly stopped their concert at the Red Bull in New York. Oh, okay. Wow. Death threats to RM. Really? Really? They also received another death threat for their show in Mexico. Who does this? Who does it? Anti started accusing BTS for misogyny because of their song lyrics. Oh, great, here we go. I know misogyny is just dislike and contempt for the opposite sex, isn't it? Prejudice against women. I had this on a Harry Styles video. I had this, and so those of you who don't know who watched, I did a Harry Styles Kiwi live performance video. Now it was filmed with somebody's handycam or phone, whatever, and all you could hear was a little bit of Harry Styles in the audio, but all you could hear was a load of screaming girls. And Harry couldn't hear his monitors properly, you know, to sing his lyrics, sing his song, keeping time, etc. And all I said in my video was, it's got to be a shame for Harry with all them screaming girls because he won't be able to hear stuff. Next thing, do you ever go to a concert and hear screaming, this, that, the other? Even rock concerts, either. You're a misogynistic person. I'm like, are you having a laugh? Really? Really? Because I said it might have been screaming boys. It would have been called something, it would have been anti-boys then. It's like, come on. Some people just do want to cause trouble. This brought them anxiety and caused RM to be depressed. Well, it will be. It would do that. Do you know what? There's too many bullies in this world, and forget the antis. Don't listen to them. I worry a lot when I write lyrics and I read lots of newspapers and books to study social phenomena. Okay. After I finish writing lyrics, I get experts such as Professor of Women's Studies to objectively examine lyrics. See, now it shouldn't get to this. Music is an art. Lyrics come out of you, right? Whether people take them this way and that way, you should not have to question your lyrics to somebody else unless you're being derogatory towards something that's very sensitive. I mean, you can write stuff about how you feel, definitely, as long as it's not too edgy, it's fine. But I mean, I suppose if they're already in the crosshairs for being, you know, they've already been scrutinised by people, they'll find any little thing to try and knock this band down. I can see what you're all telling me in the army now, where, you know, these guys have been absolutely almost tried to be cyberbullied all their life. It's wrong, totally wrong. Antis accused them of plagiarism and slandered BTS. Plagiarism is when you steal somebody else's work, isn't it? And is that what they're going back to before, saying about the other lyrics from that big band? Band, if you like. They claim they copied Yeah, there you go. I'm going to watch that video next. In fact, yeah, I didn't know what music video to do next, but now they've just said they claim they copied another group's concept for Young Forever. I'm going to watch that one next. That'll be the next video today. Accusations of plagiarism continued. From copying hair colours and clothing to pose. Oh, come on! There's only a certain amount of ways you can stand in a photograph. And hairstyle is an expression of how you feel. Then copying another group's concept for a photo cards being one for SK Telecom. I don't know, I haven't seen that. Here the antis come again. During their epilogue concert, they began a project using the hashtag, which means plagiarism, boys. Antis teamed up to trend this hashtag and it trended #1 in Korea. Okay. ARMY started their own hashtag to counterattack the hate. Please tell me they won. Everyone in the media saw this.
환호가 끝나기도 전에 비난이 몰려왔다. 열심히 하는 것만으로는 아무것도 이룰 수 없을 것 같았다. 꿈, 열정, 노력은 아무 힘이 없는 것 같았다.
So all their hard work means nothing to everybody, and just basically someone writes a hashtag and everyone trends it. Please tell me the ARMY won when they did one back. Anti's net project was called Break Wings Project. Okay. Which means stop them flying, stop them growing. Their goal was to sabotage BTS comeback in October. By trending a new hashtag Break Wings. Whoa, they're very clever people, aren't they? They claimed that BTS was going to affect their group's position on the charts. ARMY's caught on and decided to trend their own hashtag. V made a heartbreaking confession. Oh, go on.
최근에 저희 할머니가 돌아가셨거든요.
Wow.
제가 이 상황에서는 그 당시에 저한테는
Wow.
14년간 부모님만큼 저를 키워주신 부모님 같은 존재였고, 저희 뮤직뱅크 첫 1위 할 때 피땀 눈물로 그때 저희 할머니가 사부제였어요. 49세. 그래서 처음으로 할머니한테 월급 한 번만 했어요.
Really feel sorry for him for that, you know what I mean? And no, nobody wants to sit there and deal with grief. No one wants to deal with obviously grandma passing away, etc., and the tributes and everything coming out. Please don't tell me that someone was anti this about this situation. It's you know, they're dealing with enough. You can see they're dealing with a lot of shit in this video. Ah, there you go. There you fucking go. What a bunch of pricks. Aunties began to accuse him of using his grandmother's passing for attention. What is wrong with some people? What was that? Why didn't she take him with her? Who's that arsehole? Tell you what, some people are just downright fucking nasty. Started jokes and oh my god, I missed that. Pale and dead of life, you mean Taeyoung's grandma? That's fucking sick. You see no difference between a rat and oh my god, this is. I could throw Taeyoung's grandma a corpse around if that's what you want. When you don't have anything to throw at him. This is sick. This is sick. Oh my god, I keep missing it because it's so quick. That's fucking wrong. That is fucking, I'm not even going to give that any attention. Big Hit released a formal statement about taking legal actions regarding malicious rumours, false statements, and personal. Good. Good. I hope they won as well. BTS members have been experiencing difficulties with rumours and malicious comments for a long time, so we have decided to firmly handle good. Big Hit Entertainment and all of the members of BTS have worked very hard to embrace all the criticism and evaluations with open minds in order to grow and improve as artists. Yes, you've got to take some criticism on board. Not everybody likes you, but I mean, some of the stuff I've seen in this video is downright nasty. And you know, them people who judge people usually are the ones who need to be judged themselves, and I've always said that. Good, brilliant. Album of the year. They look shocked. Fans from another, fans from another group became very upset. Oh wow, what? Because it didn't win. So I'm swearing a lot as well, because some of that stuff before has done me head in. They claim that it was done out of charity and that it was a miscalculation. Oh God. Suck it up, Buttercup. They beat you. They contacted Melon Customer Care, and the employee explained that the company's internal data says BTS scored higher. Can't argue with stats. The audio of the conversation was released. Things got... Do you know what? I can see what's happening here. Like I said earlier on in the video, there's a lot of jealousy going around, and the fact that all these people were slating them, saying they'd never be big. Maybe there's a load of people who didn't want to sign these guys, said they would go nowhere, and because these awards now are starting to stack up, the jealousy comes out and they start trying to slander him because of it. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here now because I've not seen any of this, but with it saying these things have got worse, I imagine there's more derogatory comments or more, it's fixed. People claim they didn't deserve Artist of the Year, creating posts showing proof, which sparked many arguments between fandoms and controversy from the other group's speech added on. It's jealousy. It's just all jealousy. That's all it is. Jealous. You're never going to make it. We made it. Oh shit. Let's put them down then. Idiots. We get shared updates on legal actions against defamers, mentioning that over the past 2 months they've been carefully categorised in 240,000 pieces of... Oh, it's too fast! Pieces of evidence and materials. Showing their Wings tour, okay. Death threats were made against BTS again, and their target was Jimin this time. They're going through them one by one, aren't they? Big Hit addressed the threat and increased security around the venues. And that's it. You know, the people... What's happening here? Is they're having these haters and the antis, etc. They're having no luck with trying to wind these guys up, and the death threats of a certain part. They're doing a death threat against a certain person. That's not worked. And they're trying somebody else, and then now they're going for Jimin. They're just trying to see which character breaks the first, aren't they? And it's just people are so sad. Fans from another group were outraged when the results during the 2017 Mama. Well, they won something else. They filed a petition to the Blue House. Blue House is the executive office and official residence of the South Korean head of state president. Right, okay, so they just... A petition to the president because BTS are winning awards. Are fucking stupid, are they? They request to abolish MMA for fuck's sake. When it comes to votes and judging. Why? People vote for who they like. They thought they deserved Artist of the Year instead of BTS. Oh, right, okay. Jealousy again. Overseas fans caused issues as the petition gateway was meant for Korean citizens. This caused the petition server to crash. This is only a few of their hardships. Only a few. Not including a lot of their personal and pre-debut struggles. So now they are still experiencing hardships and internal battles. This video was not made not to feel sorry towards BTS or to feel hatred toward others. Definitely, and I like the way this XCeleste has done this video, because even though there's been loads of slander thrown, loads of shit, like shots fired and stuff, he's still writing, you know, be proud of him. Don't be hating these people. Don't be using it as a negative thing. And I get that, because you know, I'm a very positive person myself. I'll sit there and I'll read what I'm reading, and I'll pass my judgment on the people that's like wrote the negative things. But at the end of the day, you can't help but, you know, just fucking get on with it. Just get on with it. Overcoming hardships, yeah. Be the bigger person. Turn it into motivation and determination, yes. Good. They never give up on themselves, or the army. And the army, yeah. Let's work hard and continue to have happy memories instead of the bad ones. I totally get that. You know, you go through and you see there's a lot. This boils down to jealousy, like I said before. It's nothing but jealous, small-minded people who think they're entitled. Maybe little, you know, like divas, think that they should be entitled to Artist of the Year. You know, if the bands beat you, the bands beat you. Just suck it up. Suck it up and continue. Don't start spreading hate. Don't start writing petitions. Don't, you know, it's like a kid throwing toys out of a pram. It's stupid. Then you get to the death threats and stuff like that. It's just, some people are just arseholes. Absolute arseholes. Now, and I know at the end it said you don't feel sorry for BTS, this, that, and the other, but you can't help but feel for them in the way that, you know, stuff like with his grandma dying. Come on. Jokes about you. That's just, all that was sick. And I didn't want to give that any sort of publicity, because it's I know the video's educational, it's supposed to tell you the hardships and that, but them people, they're not people, and they're unfeeling pricks. I've sworn like this video because there's a lot of things I don't agree with what people have been doing, chastising them, etc. But I've got now got a small insight into what BTS have had to put up with through the years, and I get why the army always tell me that they've dealt with a lot of shit, and it goes both ways. But at the end of the day, BTS love the fans love BTS, and that's the thing that really matters here. You know, forget all the hate, just ignore it. Anyway, if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe, and I'll just see you on the next one.